Hey guys, so in today's video I wanted to go more in depth as to why I chose the Tough Mudder over any of the other races, why I believe it's a better fit for my buddy, and why I believe everybody should go and run one. Alright, so let's start off by giving you a quick update on my buddy Charlie, the one I signed up for the race. I got him on the treadmill the other day, and by the time you see this, it was a couple of days ago. I'll put his stats here on the screen for you. We don't have any particular baseline yet. I'm trying to talk him into starting to do a 5K once a month so we can keep track of his progress. We'll see how that goes, but now let's get on to the meat of the whole thing and why the Tough Mudder is something we should all be doing. Let's talk about the distance of a Tough Mudder first. Tough Mudders are generally between 10 and 12 miles. The one we ran was 10 miles. It's over varied terrain. In our case, we had a ski resort with 2,400 feet of vertical ascent during the race. And that might seem like a whole bunch to anybody who may not have ran one of these races, and truthfully it kind of seems like it might be a little much for my buddy. But he's already ran a Rugged Maniac, and a 3-mile distance, though, is a great place to start out. Really doesn't provide what I consider kind of a scare factor. When I pick my races, I generally try to pick a race during the year or two that will scare me, kind of cause me to train more. So I'm using that idea on my buddy so that I picked a distance of 10 miles, which means he's really got to kind of step up and train, or else he's going to have troubles just getting through the course, rather than just a 3-mile course that you can walk in a matter of an hour, basically. So that's where I think the distance of the Tough Mudder is a good fit. And if you're starting out, maybe start with something smaller. Even the Tough Mudder Half, which is only a 5-miler, that's an excellent place to start. And then on top of the 10 miles that you have to cover or traverse, you also have the 20 plus obstacles you have to contend with. And that's where I think it really starts to get enjoyable. The obstacles are really team-based obstacles. Several of them require the help of teammates to be able to get over or through. Others are just more mental. You have to kind of have that determination to get through them. Maybe they'll scare you a bit. That's pretty common in several of them for different fears, basically, other heights or electricity or other stuff like that. When you add that team-based element there, that really adds what they call the camaraderie to the event, and that goes a long way toward helping people enjoy it, including myself. Working together to try to get through the things so that you're not directly competing against people. A lot of cases that's helpful and good, and I do enjoy the competition a lot, but having an event like the Tough Mudder where you don't have to compete against the other competitors and you're working together to conquer the course is a very enjoyable experience. Very good, I think, for a lot of the beginners who really just don't have the athleticism yet to really compete against other racers. So that they don't have to feel like they're constantly pressured or feel bad if they don't do so well. In this case, everybody's out there together to complete a main goal. And then that leads me into the community of the event, the atmosphere of it. It really kind of has an air of almost a party atmosphere. It was a very good time. We showed up the day early, and people were having a good time. There was dinner and drinks, and everybody's out there enjoying themselves, getting ready for the race day the next day. And it was a very enjoyable time. Everybody was in high spirits, and I know that can change depending upon your venue or the race you're at, but I think that's going to be pretty consistent across the board for people showing up. We add all of this together between the distance being difficult to cover, the obstacles being difficult yet fun, and the atmosphere being an overall fun-loving atmosphere, you get a nice combination of difficulty and enjoyment out of it. And I think that's really what would resonate with a lot of people. Good entry, into the OCR community. I guess I don't really have a smooth way of ending this video, so I guess we'll just cut it there, and I will say see you later.